everyone, welcome back to Array Blog. And today we are diving into pandas, pandas in Python. That is one of the most powerful library for data analysis and manipulation. Even if you are new to Python, by the end of this video, you'll understand why pandas is must-learn library for handling real-world data efficiently, right? So the question is, what is pandas, right? So So first thing is that Panda is a Python library used for the first thing we're going to say first is for data cleaning, right? So data cleaning it is very important thing in a Python and in a machine learning and science once you are started working with the data and other stuffs. And the second thing is the data analysis. Third is that is data visualization, right? So Pandas is a Python library used for data cleaning, data analysis, and the data visualization, right? Now, data cleaning, what it is used for? So suppose you want data cleaning, right? So data cleaning basically used to fix missing value, missing values, right? You can have a duplicate values, you can have a zeros, you can have a null values in your data. And now data analysis. So data data analysis, right? So data analysis basically it summarize data like uh, like you understand the data what it is, you clean the data, you remove the null value and you fixes the missing values and you remove the duplicate value. And then comes the summarizing data, right? Summarizing data basically you understand what patterns are, what kind of patterns in data and what it is data, right? And like what kind of data information this data is provide. So like suppose can say information, right? And the second thing is that is finding a pattern, right? Finding patterns. And then the last one comes that is the data visualization, right? Data data visualization. So visualization, why it is important? Because in the end, once you clean the data, once you remove all these once you have basically once you have done with the pre-processing like data cleaning, data analysis, like finding all these patterns, and then you have to show some output to the user. And it works with the famous library that is matplotlib, Seaborn, and other libraries, right? So it is important to show this to the user once you done some mathematical computation like cleaning data, analyzing data, and some finding the pattern in the data. So that's where pandas comes into the role, right? Now the question is why use pandas? So the question is why, right? So we can say it handle large data set easily, right? So the first thing handles large data set, right? Now the second thing, it is very fast and efficient, right? And the third thing is it's a syntax, it is very simple in term of syntax, right? So we can say simple syntax, and then we can say complex operation. Simple syntax, and then we can say for complex operation, right? Complex operation, right? And the most important thing, it works with CSV, JSON, JSON, Excel, and SQL, right? So, like, imagine you have a CSV with 1,000 of row, right? Suppose I'll create here a sample CSV. So, suppose we have a column, this kind of column, and so on, and we'll come here, right? And this is our rows, right? And then it is goes till here. So this is our simple CSV, and you have 1,000 of rows and column. We can say from 0 to 1,000, and from 0 to 1,000, 1,000 by 1,000. It's basically, and so the basic advantage of using pandas here, it let you filter, sort, and summarize. So what it does, it lets you filter, sort, and summarize, right? You can do all these kind of operation in pandas, right? So that's where pandas comes into the game. Now what we'll do, we'll move to the code editor, and we'll see how we can play with the pandas. So let's move to the VS Code, the famous code editor. And if you don't know how to install it, you can go back and check my playlist, like how to install VS Code, and yeah. And then you can come back here again. So we are here, and what you're going to do here, so we are going to run a run a pandas code, but before running this, we are going to type pip install pandas. You have to install pandas, right? So say already satisfied, as I've already installed it. So you guys have to now install it and run it. Now what I will do, I'll create a basics pandas.php, or I can say intro.py, right? Because we are going to play here with the pandas, and so we have to import this. So we can import the same as we have done in this done this in a numpy, right? So we have to say pandas as pd, right? Now what you have to do, we import is done, so we'll create data frame, right? Now suppose we'll say data equals to, and create a JSON file, right? We'll create a JSON data basically here, and but in a in a Python we called it a dictionary, right? So name, and we can say that is Alice, right? Then we can say Bob, and we can say Charlie, right? Right. Now next one is, we can say age, and then we'll say 25, we can say 30, we can say 40, right? We can say 40, and we'll again come back and we'll say salary. This is going to be in a quote, so yeah. And then we can say 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, right? Yeah, this is a simple example. Now what we're going to say, we are going to frame this. So we'll say df equals to pd dot data frame, right? Now we'll print this. Say print, and we'll say df, right? So this is what a basic pandas code look likes, right? So here the PD data frame, and we didn't pass the data here. We pass the data. Yeah, right. Now you can. So this code is very very important. This is our simple dictionary, and this is a how we import pandas in a Python, and this is like printing the simple things we have done this previous before, right? So this is the PD data frame dot data, right? Now what it does, it convert Python dictionary, the Python dictionary we have declared above, to a pandas data frame, right? And what is data frame? So we'll run this and we'll see, right? So Python intro.py. See, so this is the data frame. It's so a table like input, table like table basically, right? So this is say Alice, Bob, Charlie, age is 25, 30, and 40, and then this, right? So basically, data frame basically it convert Python dictionary to a pandas, right? Pandas data frame, right? So pandas so the important thing here to remember, pandas very very powerful data analysis tool. It can handle CSV, Excel, JSON, and SQL. Now the second thing, it is easy to filter, sort, and manipulate all this kind of data. As we have not seen it yet, because we are starting it. In the upcoming video, we'll see this kind of things, like how you can filter with, how can we can sort this, and how we can manipulate this, right? It work well with the visualization library, right? And so that's it for today. And basically, is like this is the basic information of pandas. Starting, so I'll say start experimenting with your own data and try these some basic operations, like, right? So if you found this video, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more Python tutorial. In the next video, we will cover reading CSV file using pandas. So see you into the next one. Thank you.